Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Third Down Gaming. I'm bringing you another Madden video, but it is not Ultimate Team. It is franchise mode this time. I want to start a series both on Madden and on 2K. I also have NHL, so if you guys want to see me try to do this on NHL as well, I can try it. I've never done a rebuild on NHL, so I don't know how it would go, but we will take that as it goes. So, on Madden now, I'm going to be rebuilding the Detroit Lions, who are my favorite team. Right now we are 2-3-1, sitting in the basement of the division, but we do have a lot of potential to do great things in the second half of the year. I'm not going to make a trade. I just don't see the point of it. We're 2-3-1. We're not in the heat of the division. If we were the Vikings at 5-2, I'd probably make a trade to try to get somebody, boost up, a player in a certain position. But we're not in that case. We are going to advance to the playoffs, and all this episode is going to be is really the. Actually, I'll show you guys the team. All this episode is going to be is me showing you guys the team and going through the rest of the year and the playoffs and free agency. Now I am going to move Marvin Jones to wide receiver number 2, just because I like my taller and bigger receivers at my wide receiver number 1. So for example, if I were to get Colin Johnson, I'd probably move Marvin Jones into the slot. Positions I want to upgrade. This is going to be all realistic, so I'm not, I'm not going to go get Todd Gurley. Okay, the Rams are not going to move Todd on from Todd Gurley. They're going to run him into the dirt. There have been links to the Tigers. Nice. The Lions moving Taylor Decker, moving on from him at least in the off season coming up. I would like to move him. I think he's paid way too much for the Swiss cheese that he is at left tackle. Guys I would look at in the draft are Walker Little. I would like to get him. I would like to bring Mike Daniels back if I can, but if not, I have Deshaun Hand as a backup. Rashawn Melvin will not be coming back. We'll try to get somebody else. Justin Coleman, why is he all the way down here? He's playing in the slot. Tracy Walker, I like him. I think he can develop into a solid free safety, almost into like a Earl Thomas, I would like to say. I think he just has great ball skills, and I don't know. We'll see what he does in the future, but I really like Tracy Walker. I think he is a very good player. Christian Jones, if I could bring him back, that'd be great. If not, we just find a new right outside linebacker. Jared Davis is going to be a staple at middle linebacker. He's going to be our middle linebacker for this entire rebuild, most likely, unless this takes like 10 years. Special teams, we got the best kicker in the NFC, I think, or the NFL, you could argue. And you got one of the better punters in the league, I think. And then you got the GOAT, Don Muhlbach, at long snapper. So this team all around, I think, is very good. I think they have the pieces that they need. I think they're missing like one piece, maybe. So yeah, let's sim to the playoffs, and we'll see what happens if we make the playoffs. We make the playoffs. If not, it's just a higher draft pick for us. So, we are at week 17, and we do take a 29-25 victory over the Green Bay Packers, which is what I like to see. You always want to beat your division rivals, no matter what. Okay. So, we got 2 more wins throughout the rest of the year. We are 4-11-1. That's really bad, but that just means we just have a huge ceiling for next year. And a very low floor. So, the expectations won't be too high, but they won't be too low. Obviously, all your fans are going to want you to be great. it just can't. Not every team can be great. We're gonna get our draft class here. I like to go with the 2020 all real players. I just think it's the best. I think it's the most real that we have right now because nobody's really updated their draft class. Like I think Jalen Hurts should definitely be like a second round pick at least right now. I don't. The reason I say second round is yes, he's been playing amazing right now, but you guys know what I mean. Like he just the off the field stuff just kind of concerns me at least. Like the fact that he switched schools. I don't know. That's just me. So we are gonna look to get another quarterback, a backup at least. Joe Burrow is one that I wouldn't mind out of LSU, and whoops, not Brian Lewerke, sorry. D'Eriq King, I like him. He's pretty fast. Out of Houston, and I think that is it. Just gonna take a look at running backs because you can never have enough running backs. I will look at Najee Harris if he falls to me at some point. I might take him. JJ Taylor, I would like to get him. Wow, he's pretty fast, yeah. I like JJ Taylor out of Arizona. I'm not looking at any receivers right now. I'm not looking at a tight end. We just drafted one. Walker Little is somebody who I really would like. I couldn't see them getting a left guard after they just signed Joe Dahl to a contract extension, so I will scout Chase Young and Julian Okwara, which is Romeo Okwara's brother, who's been playing amazing. I think he had like a 3-sack game in the last game for Notre Dame. Don't quote me on that. I forgot, but I think he played pretty well in their last game. Kenneth Murray, I wouldn't mind him out of Oklahoma. He's not too bad. Joe Bocci, I'd like to get him. I will also scout Dylan Moses. Right outside linebacker. I'll scout Sage Lewis. I don't know why he's always projected as undrafted, but Lavert Hill, I would like to get him if I can. And Paulson Adbo, I'd like to get him. We don't need a free safety. Grant Plitt and Xavier McKinney, I'm going to scout them when I have enough scouting points too. Those are the draft, or the... Oh, Jelani Tavai already is 76 overall. Oh, that's perfect. I might have to start him at middle linebacker next year. If I can get my outside backers taken care of. Alright, so we are going to re-sign some players. Rashaan Melvin will not be coming back. I will throw this deal at Mike Daniels. If he doesn't take it, he doesn't take it. It's fine with me. Glasgow. I would like to get Glasgow on a 4-year. Can we do that? Yes. Who else? Marvin Hall. Marvin Hall I would like to bring back. He's very fast. Take this, take this. Awesome. Mike Ford, I think he's played fairly well for this team over the last 2 years. No, Mike Ford, what are you smoking? I'm not giving him that. I'm sorry. Christian Jones did regress. I will throw this deal at him. If he takes it, he takes it. If not, we move on. Okay. Thank you for your two years here, I think it was. So Sam Martin, I know punters can play a long time, so I'll give him a 6-year deal. Awesome. So now I really I hate worrying about my punter. So we are going to get Sean Robinson back. 5-year deal. I would like to do that. Awesome. I will throw a deal at J.D. McKissick. I think he's played fairly well for this team. Alright, so J.D. McKissick is not going to sign with us. I will throw a 1-year deal at Miles Killebrew. Alright, and he's not going to come back, so that's okay. We would address all of that in the off season. The Cowboys do beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Sorry, I did not say that. I'm not in the playoffs, so I don't care. I don't care what happens. Going to free agency, we have $19 million to spend. Amari Cooper, they just did win the Super Bowl, but he's not going to. It looks like the Bills are trying to snag him. The Bills do have a lot of money coming up this offseason, so watch them to be players for almost everybody. Trying to see what would fit my 5'10", 195. I think Peyton Barber's just too, like, I don't want to call him fat, but he's just too heavy. Raheem Mostert, I'm gonna bring him in out of Purdue. I could see them trying to get another running back. Who else is here? Nobody on the offensive line. Oh, I would like to move. I need to move. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting his name. Taylor Decker. I need to move Taylor Decker. I'm not worried about left outside linebacker. There have been links to Shazier. If I could get him, that'd be beautiful. 5 years. How about that? Alright, we are his #1 choice right now. I could see they need, well, we do need a right outside linebacker, so I could see them throwing a deal at Aaron Lynch. And at corner, did he make it? Did he make it? Did he make it? Did he make it? No! Oh, calm down. My cat is going nuts in the back. He did not make it. Tavon Young. I wanted him to make it. He usually makes it. And I bring him in. I'll throw a deal at Mike Hilton. If I get him, I get him. If not, and I can't throw that deal at him. Sweet. Not worried about free safety. I will throw a deal at Will Parks. If I get Will Parks, I get Will Parks. I'll throw that deal. Can I throw it at him now or no? I'll throw that deal at him right now. But if, you know, obviously if I can't make it, then can I throw that? Well, why is that the deal that you put on the table, Madden? Alright, so we throw that at him. We'll see what happens. We are going to advance to the next week. Let's see what happens. Okay, we get Aaron Lynch, we get Raheem Mostert, but we do not get Ryan Shazier. Dang it. That sucks. I really did want Ryan Shazier. So, I think I have my draft board almost set. Whoops. Walker Little. Chase Young. I just gotta set this up. We'll move Lavert Hill up to there. Xavier McKinney will go here. Grant DePlitt will move up to 3, I think. Yeah, 3. Joe Burrow can slide down to like there. Joe Botzi can move up to there. So I think that's how I'm gonna leave it for now. I don't know. I like having my things in order, I guess. Is that OCD kicking in? Paulson, Adbo. Okay. We'll slide him up to there. Alright. So I'm happy we got Aaron Lynch. And Raheem Mostert. Let me just see if there's anybody else out here that I would like. Mike Hilton. Oh, I don't have the room. come on, EA. Okay, well, I threw my name in the mix at least. I don't think he's going to take it. I think he'll go back to Seattle. But at least my name is in the mix. I do need a second corner. Okay, we got Will Parks on that deal. Awesome. So we pick up Will Parks. I think that's going to be it for me, really, in free agency. I don't really see anybody else that I like. Yeah, that's going to be it. Alright, so let's see the recap. Let's just see who switched teams. T-Sizzle still trying to play at 38. He would be. Mari Cooper. Wow. A couple of surprising moves. Wait, where did that say Tim Jernigan went? He went to the Rams? He usually like goes to like the Bucks or something. Manuel Ogba to the Dolphins. Where'd Teddy Bridgewater go? Teddy Bridgewater went to the Chargers. Wow, usually the Broncos try to snag him. Wow. Alright. So, I can take a look at the team one last time. Before I go. Like I said, we gotta trade Taylor Decker real quick. Like I said, let me know who you guys would like to see me do this with on 2K. So I can start making that video fairly soon. What pick do we have? We have pick 4. Okay. Taylor Decker. What pick do you have, Cincy? Pick 2. Alright, pick 2. Amani Oruwariye is a 70 overall. That's great. So, if I get a corner in the draft, it'll probably go Slay on the outside at guarding, locking up their number 1. Whoever we draft, number 2. Coleman in the slot, and then Oruwariye as the 4th corner. And then Agnew at the 5th corner. I like his speed. I think he's a good player. Slade has 21 career picks. Holy crap, I did not know that. Tracy Walker is now a 77. That's good. I'm just going to have to throw a draft pick in here. A 4 and a 3. Can we do this? Yes. So we do pick up pick number 2. And we move on from Taylor Decker's really bad contract. One last look at the team. So I will probably be trying to get Walker Little within the first 4 picks, since we do have 2 of them. Really depends on what I see at pick 2, who I go with. I might try to go Chase Young, but then that kind of bumps Deshaun Hand out, which I don't want to do that to him, really. I think he's a good player. Oh. So Tavai's playing right outside linebacker and middle linebacker? I'll address that at another time. I don't know what I want to do there at linebacker. We'll see what happens in the draft. Yeah. That'll be it for me. Thank you all for watching.